Okay. Shall I just give a quick introduction about MACD and then stop for the day? Heavy? Feeling heavy today? Little bit? No? तुला तर काहीच होत नसतं आयुष्यात. गोल मोठे आहेत आयुष्यातले. Okay. We have two diversities in the class. One who have already a lot of bank balance. And they say enough. Now my brain can observe only this much. And some are saying that I'm just yet to start my journey. So of course, there'll be a bit of difference. I'll not stretch it too much. Maybe just 5 to 7 minutes of an introduction of MACD. Because what we talked about is a lagging indicator, and we are going to move on to a leading indicator. So just write this down as a final note in your book. Moving average is an effective indicator. Moving average is an effective indicator, comma, however, it is treated as which indicator? Lagging indicator. Lagging indicator. That is, it generates buy/sell calls a bit late. So, or you may write it generally generates delayed buy/sell calls. A bit late or delayed buy or sell calls. Okay, leave a line and write down MACD. McDonald's. MACD is moving averages convergence divergence. MACD. MACD. Moving averages convergence divergence. MACD. MACD. Is this okay? Yes. Again, wherever I learned MACD, I just learned it like this, that if it cuts from below, buy, cuts from above, sell. And believe me, I did a lot of research on this, that what is this actually? I mean, and then even I saw a lot of YouTube videos, I bought few lectures, and a mixture of all that good parts. Then I said, okay, this can be a simplified version of what is MACD. Okay. So there are 3 major components of MACD. Just last 5 minutes, but 100% attention I need. Then only we can continue MACD in the next class. We have 3 major components in MACD. One is the MACD line, one is signal line, and one is a histogram. I know everything, all 3 words are new. When I started, you said that MACD is an unknown word. Now signal line and histogram are also unknown words. 2 more in the addition. Okay. Now, what is MACD? Let us understand. This is a fantastic leading indicator according to me, because it says that price moves afterwards. First, signs of weakness are shown, and then the price will move. Okay. Again, to give you a cricket example, first, many a times it happens that the batsman starts missing the balls. Okay. That's an indicator that he might get out. Okay. That's a sign of weakness. Similarly, if on the first ball, Sachin Tendulkar or Virendra Sehwag hits a clean straight drive. Wow, first shot only, what confidence is that? Okay. And then that's a sign of strength. That's a prediction that he might score a half century today, he might score 100 today. Okay. Are you getting the thought process behind this? Okay, so same thing we are going to do. We are trying to analyze the strength or weakness in the stock right now, and based on the strength or weakness, we'll try to predict what will happen about the price. So always remember, strength is seen first, price moves later. Weakness is seen first, price moves later. That is the thought process behind MACD. Is this okay? Yes. To give you a simple example, all the dictation part, everything we are going to do in the next class. First, understand the logic. Okay. Let me say I'm giving you my own example, nothing related to stock market, but again, for you to understand the theory behind this. Instead of cricket, let's take example of my sale of online lectures. Okay. This is a 10 days data that I'm presenting in front of you. This is not real data. Don't worry. Okay. There might be many more zeros. Okay, just kidding. Right. So, first day, I hit 10,000 rupees of sale. Second day, 12,000. Third day, every day I start with 0. So, first day, in total, I sold products worth rupees 10,000. Second day, I sold products worth rupees 12,000. Third day, 15,000, 20,000, 26,000. Is it going up continuously? Sixth day, 34,000. Seventh day, 40,000, 44,000, 46,000. Last day it has dropped. 10th day it has dropped. Till 9th day was it an uptrend. And 10th day it has dropped. But you should have been in a position to predict that somewhere now the prices might drop. Instead of saying the word prices, I'll say the sale might drop. Okay, now why? See if you can see any strength or any weakness. Let's try to understand how strength or how weakness. If I say as compared to day 1, my sale went up by 2, instead of percentage, it might be difficult for everyone to calculate. Let's talk about absolute terms. The sale went up by 2,000 rupees, day 1. Day 2, day 3 as compared to day 2, the sale went up by 3,000. Sale went up by 5,000. Wait. Now can I say first 3 days back to back I'm seeing strength. Sales is ticking up. It's showing strength. Now I should check this out. Okay, maybe it's a buy. It's showing momentum. It is showing strength. Okay. What happens day 4? Gone up by 6,000. Showing strength. Again. Okay, this is just a 10 days data. So before a buy call is generated, you might start seeing weakness. Okay. A very short data I've presented in front of you. But just for you to understand what is strength and weakness. What happens on day 6 as compared to day 5? Don't go on my tone. Tone was different. Okay, because the tone was different. What happened? It was, something has gone wrong maybe. Okay, just look at the figures. What has happened? 8,000. Still going strong. What happens day 7 as compared to day 6? Yes, now it's 6,000. This is the first sign of weakness. Okay, so anticipation starts now. First sign I saw of weakness. What happened next? Now, so please understand, is my sale increasing? My sale is increasing only from 26,000, it went up to 34,000 agreed, and from 34,000 also it is increasing to 40,000. Na? From 34,000 it is increasing to 40,000, but the strength of increase has decreased. The rate of change has decreased. Okay. What about the next one? From 40 it has gone up to 44. But it has gone up only by 4,000. From 44 it has gone up to 46. But only by 2,000. Can you see weakness creeping in continuously here? And finally my sale drops in absolute terms also. From 46 it went down to 43 now. Are you understanding the theory, the logic behind this? Okay? Yes? So this was just for you to understand the concept of how the strength and weakness comes in first and price moves later. And this is proven, okay? That's why MACD is one of the best leading indicators. Why leading? This price drop was somewhere showing signs here and confirmatory signs here. And then the price dropped. Then the sales dropped. So can I say this is also very important for any businessman also. Anyone has their own business here in the class? Yes? You should be doing an MACD for your business also. And I do that. The moment, so I plot my daily sales in Excel. And I try to calculate 5 days average, 13 days average. Everything is possible in Excel. And the moment I see, oh my God, it is showing signs of weakness, I might announce a sale. Just to boost it up. Okay, so this is even important for businesses also. Why only for stock market? Okay, so MACD as an indicator, it's favorite not only for stock market perspective, even for business perspective also. Okay, so if you have understood this, just one last small concept and then we'll stop. Are you ready now? Yes? Strength, weakness, first, price movement, later is what we are talking. Okay, so strength, weakness understood. Let's try to understand only two alphabets of this moving average, convergence, divergence. Which are the two alphabets which we already know? MA, moving average. Two types of moving average, SMA, EMA. Okay, which are we focusing on? EMA. And either it's a 5, 13, 26. These are nothing but days. So DEMA. 5 day, 13 day, 26 day. So out of MACD, we already know MA. Okay. Either they converge or they diverge. By my hand movements, either they converge or they diverge. Come together, move apart from each other. Okay. Now what is this? So basically, it's a game again of moving averages only. Now how are we going to do this? MACD, the MACD line basically is calculated by subtracting 26 DEMA from 12 DEMA. How is MACD calculated? We subtract 26 DEMA from 12 DEMA. Okay, everything I'm going to dictate on one day. First, understand this. Okay, in sentence it might get confusing. What do I do? 12 minus 26 or 26 minus 12? Because otherwise exactly opposite call is going to be generated. Read it and tell me. This is normal English. By subtracting 26 days moving average from 12 days moving average. And I have seen some books where it is written wrongly. This line is given and in mathematical terms, and exactly opposite they have written. So I had to confirm this in 3-4 books from 3-4 sources. And finally I said, okay, my interpretation is incorrect. So this is 12 DEMA. What? Minus 26 DEMA. Okay. I'll give you a simple example. Let us say my 12 DEMA is 100 point. And 26 DEMA is 80. And what do we have to do? Subtract 26 DEMA from 12 DEMA. Plus 20. What do you think? The stock is showing sign of strength or sign of weakness? Strength. Okay. How other teachers will say, if MACD is positive, strength. If MACD is negative, weakness. End of the story. That is what is MACD. Okay. Wait. We have just seen plotting of lines. Let us say this is the 26 DEMA ka line. And this is 12 DEMA ka line. 12 is above 26. Is it a sign of strength? See, that's what we were doing right now. If 12 DEMA cuts from above, that was a sign of weakness. Correct? If it is trading way above the 26 DEMA, it is already showing signs of strength. It is already in a strength position as compared to 26. Agreed? Even mathematically, just check this out. Last 1 month average sale is 80 instead of 26. I'm saying 1 month. Last 1 month on an average, you sell products worth 80 every day. But in the last immediate previous 12 days, on an average, you sold 100. Are you getting this? Is the current showing strength as compared to the past? Yes. Exactly opposite scenario. 12 DEMA is 80. 26 DEMA is 100. DEMA, again let's split it up. What is DEMA? It's an average. On an average, simplifying terms, on an average, for the last 26 days, I was able to sell products worth rupees 100. Every day I was able to sell products worth rupees 100 on an average for past 26 days. However, in the last 12 days, I was able to sell only 80. It is showing signs of weakness. Are you with me? It's like the most simplified version anyone can tell about DEMA. Correct? Have you understood this? So, oh, thank you. People are clapping for me. Thank you. So, of course, we are going to talk about MACD, DEMA, moving average, what is convergence, what is divergence, what is signal line, what is a histogram, when you are very much fresh on Monday. Today, we did not take a cut in between because this was to be told in totality. So for the online viewers, it might be a big lecture, but you have to watch it. You don't have any choice. Okay, so understood what we discussed today? Practice it. You have Sunday in between. Okay, so try to do a lot of practice on indoor trading view. Shall I give you okay, 1 minute. I'll give you the same homework. Had you written down that entire 10 stocks ka list? No? For those who did not, I'll just give you the 10 stocks ka list. And I'll tell you what is your homework. You have to compulsory check all those 12 charts. Huh? I'll tell you which 10 stocks I'll tell you. That's your homework for the day. All lazy people. एक मिनट मैं फुल स्क्रीन कर दे. That's the list for you. To cut it short, if you want to write down Idea, DMart, to cut it short, if you want to write down Idea, DMart, IRCTC, Britannia, PVR, Motherson Sumi, Tata Motors, Cummins India, Bajaj Finserv, HDFC Bank, Yes Bank. Okay? Okay, wait. Important is, what is the homework? Whatever we have learned till date, can you see any candlestick pattern within the last 7 days data only? First, try to understand what type of trend. Okay, write down this homework now. Karna kya isme? Number 1, which trend? Number 2, if you can see any candlestick, specific candlestick, like bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, or whatever. If you can't see, just write dash. Any candlestick which you can see? Number 3, analysis of volumes. Volume. Okay, first one is trend. Second one is candlestick. Third one is volume analysis. Number 4, support and resistance level. Just to the naked eye, how much you can see it. Either support or resistance or both, whatever suits. And you have to tell me whether it is an anticipatory or a confirmatory buy based on moving average. What is the current scenario? Is there any buy or no? Anticipatory or confirmatory, whatever, based on moving average. Is this okay? Yes. Shall we stop for the day? Bye-bye.